You've seen the videos. A toddler playing Mozart, a 3-year-old reading full sentences, and you wonder, is my baby behind? Maybe you look at your so-called difficult infant, the one who won't sleep, who gets bored of every toy in 5 minutes, who stares at you with an intensity that feels like they're quietly judging your entire existence, and you think you're doing something wrong. But here is what researchers actually want you to know. Intelligence in babies doesn't announce itself through early milestones. It hides inside the behaviors we most often overlook, or worse, try to fix. Welcome to Early Mind Explained. Today, we're revealing the 10 quiet signs of an extraordinarily high infant IQ and why your most difficult baby might actually be the most sophisticated learner in the room. Let's get into it. Sign 1. The deep stare. Most infants glance at an object and move on within seconds. But babies with exceptionally high cognitive potential tend to hold their gaze for noticeably longer periods of time. Researchers call this sustained attention, and it doesn't look impressive from the outside. It actually looks like your baby is spacing out at a shadow on the wall or a plastic toy. But inside that tiny skull, the brain is running deep pattern analysis. It's extracting structure, testing predictions, building a model of the world. If your baby stares with intensity, they aren't blanking. Their brain is working overtime. Sign 2. The boredom marker. This one is counterintuitive. Gifted babies lose interest in toys faster than average, not slower. Why? Because their brains process and categorize new information at a significantly higher rate. The moment the puzzle of the toy is solved, the brain moves on. It's already done. It needs the next problem. Psychologists call this rapid habituation, and it's considered one of the earliest measurable indicators of high infant intelligence. Studies tracking habituation speed in infancy have found it predicts childhood IQ better than almost any other early marker. That restlessness you're losing sleep over, it may be the byproduct of an advanced mind that's simply outpacing its environment. Sign 3. Early tuning of the social brain. Long before they understand a single word, gifted infants display an unusually strong sensitivity to emotional tone. They pick up on stress, warmth, and tension in a room in ways most babies don't. This reflects an early development of the neural systems responsible for reading people, sometimes called the social brain network. It often looks like a fussy or oversensitive baby. What's actually happening is the brain calibrating itself to the emotional world around it at an accelerated rate. Sign 4. The sleep paradox. Many parents of intellectually gifted children report the same thing. Their baby was unusually alert and nearly impossible to settle from birth. Sleep researchers suggest this is because a highly active brain takes longer to wind down. The same neural networks responsible for learning, problem-solving, and pattern recognition don't simply switch off at bedtime. They keep firing. If you've been struggling with a baby who won't sleep, it might not be a problem to fix. It might be a brain that's simply too engaged to stop. Stop for a second and think about how easy it is to misread every single one of these signs. A baby who bores quickly gets labeled difficult. A baby who won't sleep gets called a bad sleeper. A baby who stares too long gets called distant. But what looks like a problem is often a brain operating on a different level entirely. Keep that in mind as we go deeper. Sign 5. Early and precise imitation. Imitation is the primary learning engine of the infant brain, but babies with high cognitive ability begin imitating facial expressions and gestures earlier and with far greater accuracy. This early mirroring reflects rapid development of the brain's mirror neuron systems, the networks responsible for learning by observation. If your baby has been mimicking your expressions almost from birth, copying your smile, your raised eyebrows, your ooh face, you're watching accelerated cognitive development in real time. Sign 6. Rapid identity recognition. Most newborns take several weeks to reliably distinguish their mother's face from a stranger's. Infants showing early signs of high cognitive ability often demonstrate this recognition significantly earlier. This reflects accelerated development of the fusiform face area, the region of the brain responsible for identity recognition and social memory. It's an early signal that the brain's social and memory systems are coming online ahead of schedule. Sign 7. Cause and effect. Drop a toy in front of an average infant. They'll watch it fall and move on. A baby with high cognitive potential is more likely to look for where it went and then drop it again and again and again. Not because they're being destructive, because they're running an experiment. They're testing a hypothesis. They want to confirm the rule. Developmental psychologists see this early cause and effect curiosity as one of the foundational markers of analytical thinking. What looks like making a mess is actually applied physics. Here's what I want you to sit with for a moment. Every single sign on this list has a common thread. These babies aren't passive. They are actively constructing their understanding of the world. They're not waiting to be taught. They're already teaching themselves. That changes how you see the difficult baby entirely. Sign 8. The alert newborn. There's a moment some parents describe that stops them cold. They're in the delivery room. The baby has just arrived, and instead of the scrunched, sleepy newborn they expected, this baby's eyes are open, scanning, taking inventory of the room like they've been here before, and they're checking what changed. Nurses notice it too. There's a quality of alertness in certain newborns that feels different. Neuroscientists believe this reflects a more rapidly maturing cortex, the brain's command center for awareness, attention, and higher-order thinking. Most newborn brains are still booting up. This one, it arrived online. Sign 9. Sensory sensitivity. Here's one that gets misread constantly. The baby who startles at every sound, who screams in a new environment, who takes 20 minutes to settle every time something in the room shifts. Parents are told they're just sensitive, they'll grow out of it. But research tells a different story. What looks like oversensitivity is actually a nervous system with an exceptionally low sensory threshold, meaning it's capturing more raw data from the environment than a typical infant brain processes. Every sound, every shift in light, every change in emotional temperature in the room, it's all getting logged. The baby isn't overwhelmed because they're fragile. They're overwhelmed because they're running more inputs than their environment was built to handle. Think of it like this. A standard camera captures one image per second. This brain is shooting in 4K at 60 frames per second. The file size is just bigger. Sign 10. Early theory of mind. Highly intelligent infants don't just react to faces, they study people. They track emotional shifts. They watch interactions happening across the room. They observe cause and effect in social situations, not just physical ones. This early people watching is thought to reflect the beginning formation of a theory of mind, the cognitive ability to model other people's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. That quiet, watchful baby in the corner isn't disengaged. They're building a map of every person in the room. Now, a critical note, because knowing what to look for also means knowing when something shifts. Typically developing infants move from reacting to stimuli toward engaging in shared social interaction. Things like peekaboo, back and forth babbling, following your gaze. If you notice a plateau or regression in that social engagement, a baby who only responds to objects but not faces, or who loses eye contact they previously had, that is a soft indicator worth a conversation with your pediatrician. The brain's plasticity is never higher than in the first 2 years of life. You are the most finely calibrated instrument for reading your child. Trust that instinct. Maybe that difficult baby isn't difficult at all. Maybe they're just paying very close attention to a world that wasn't designed for how much they notice. Every sleepless night, every dropped toy, every stare that goes on 3 seconds longer than it should, that isn't chaos. That is a mind, your child's mind, assembling itself in real time. You are not managing a problem. You are watching the most complex structure in the known universe come online from the inside. That's not exhausting. That's extraordinary. If your baby does any of these, the intense staring, the rapid boredom, the 3 a.m. wide-eyed alertness, drop it in the comments. Tell me how old they were when you first noticed it. I read every single one. And if you've ever wondered why your baby cries harder the moment they see you after you've been gone, not out of anger, but because of a sophisticated neurochemical response called the secure base effect, that is exactly what we're breaking down next. You won't want to miss it.